Hello everyone, and thank you for sharing a little bit of your time. This video simply meant to showcase my work during a trip I took with my parents to New York City in April 2026. For a long time, I had been trying to visit the city under perfect lighting conditions. Sunny days that allow you to play with different elements, and every time I have been in the New York before, it was in winter when it was raining or at night. Only twice have I been able to enjoy a full day with optimal conditions, and these photographs are the result of this trip which I was fortunate enough to share with my parents and my young sister. I don't have video footage to illustrate the journey throughout the day because I simply didn't have the time. My parents were only going to be in the city for one day, so all these images were taken while I was trying to keep on with them. It's not the usual way I take photos, but I can make such a beautiful day, so I had to sacrifice video support. Even under these rushed conditions and after walking miles across different parts of the city, I'm very proud and happy with the result. I don't think I'm lying when I say that the New York City is a paradise for street photography, and every corner you find something interesting to observe. Even if the city itself feels like a cliche, it's simple because Manhattan is the very definition of street photography from a historical perspective as well as throughout the constant modernization of its physical and human landscape. This experience allowed me to work in a fast-paced environment, and at the same time, these conditions train your mind to think much faster, to compose the image you want in your head, and to focus on both composing and reacting simultaneously when these moments finally present themselves. I won't deny that it's uncomfortable and challenging to run around with two cameras and switch between them depending on the scene. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The nature of our profession makes the results worthwhile. Even on these days when you come back without great image, because simple going out and experiencing the process of observation is in itself the reward. I'm truly very happy with this image, not only because of the photographic exercise itself, but also because of the context in which I found myself, sharing moments with my family, taking family photos, and at the same time trying to accomplish a goal I had set for a long time. So this is the result, and I genuinely hope you like them and have enjoyed a good moment with them. I would like to add a final reflection. We are living through a historical moment as a photographers, faced with the constant pressure to produce image in order not to be pushed into media oblivion. Our work has come to respond to a kind of overwhelming diversification that turns the real experience of observing and contemplating the world into a visual slaughter. Photography is no longer valuable in itself beyond the recognition of who made it. From this perspective, going out and enjoying an honest interaction in the creation of work becomes an act of subversion and rebellion against the digital machinery that spew out tons of repetitive, soulless image, which merely serve to feed the ego on the personal validation and self-glorification. Even so, in the face of this desolate landscape and the pessimism of postmodernity, there may still be a small refuge out there, somewhere where our desire to interpret the world finally meets the reward that only comes from encountering a moment that only you can experience, often capture, and ultimately, after reflecting on your image, share with others like you. This is done with the pride of bearing the responsibility that comes with creating something from your own mind, responding to it when you're encountering it, and offering it back to the world through your own gaze.